Hey guys, it's Kelly. Welcome back to the channel of chilled, relaxed plant content where we talk about our plants and we just try to grow them the best we can. So I'm outside in my front yard. Cars are passing. Mosquitoes are kind of still biting a little bit. The sun hasn't come out yet. It's kind of cloudy today, but I am trying to wake up. It's like 6 o'clock in the morning. Anyway, what I'm going to do is take you around my yard and show you what's growing, what's not growing. I did some weeding in the beginning of spring, but I haven't done any weeding since then, so some things need to be weeded. We'll see if I get to that this year or not. Sometimes I just don't. But yeah, I'll show you what's growing, what's not growing. Yeah. I have some stuff that I brought outside from indoors, like houseplants, and we'll just go through them, see how they're doing. And yeah, any plans I guess I have for that stuff. Alright, I'm going to turn you around and we're going to start. And the birds are here too. Alright, so first we're going to start with, this is like, I think, chives. My sister gave me a couple of years ago and I just kind of put them here. I have 2 of them, one on each side. And I just leave them there and they grow every year. And they have like the little flowers and stuff. But I can also show you really quick my little buddies. They're plastic figurines because the cement ones all break down and melt. My little birdies, I have a couple birds that have fallen down into there that I have to dig out because they got buried. But I'll just show you all my little buddies real quick. Alright, I guess we're going to start over here and then we'll go around. This is a sedum. I forget the name of it, but it grows back every year. It's hardy. It's going to bloom eventually. I'll get pictures and I'll probably take pictures. I usually post the pictures on my Instagram. So if you guys want to see the pictures of flowers as they go, check out my Instagram. Alright, so this is a hydrangea that's finally growing back. I've had like a really hard time getting hydrangea to grow in my yard, but we have one here. We have the little bit of bloom starting right there. This is a rose bush that, I don't know, it looks okay, but then it never looks okay. So I think there's like something wrong with that bush. We have a nice little red flower coming up. So we have, I think it's a red bush and a pink bush that's here. I used to have more little bushes, like the little starters from Walmart. They were like the $15 starter plants or $10 starter plants. They are no longer here. They didn't grow back. But those I had a couple years ago. But we have a hosta that I need to transplant and put with the other hostas. I'll show you later. My other hydrangea growing. We have some weeds back here I have to pull. I pulled a lot of stuff. This stuff was really overgrown in the beginning of the spring. We got a lot of rain, and so like things like kind of grew really fast. But some of the weeds are growing back. Some of the grass and stuff are growing back too. I had a bunch of springtime flowers that I think I took pictures of and posted on Instagram. So go check it out if you want to see. Another rose bush right here. It looks like we're going to get a flower soon. I think this is like a lavender colored flower, this bush, so should be good. I want to get more rose bushes and just kind of like fill out the space and just let it go because I like roses. Alright, we're going to go this way to the other side. And we have more of that sedum. Forget the name of. We have some asiatic lilies that are coming back. I put a bunch on both sides. Everything I put on one side of my stoop, I put on the other side. Not everything has grown back on each side. So these are some asiatic lilies that have grown back, looking really good. We have some weeds I have to pull out. More weeds I have to pull out. We have this flower that I think is spent. I don't know the name of this flower, but the bottom of it looks like this. It's pretty. It's a pretty flower. Have some more Asiatic lilies. We got some yellow ones down there. It looks like we're going to have a pink one bloom soon. This is a hydrangea that's actually blooming. So it's nice, pretty purpley blue. As you can see, like, one side of the stoop I think gets more shade than the other side of the stoop, so things just grow at different rates. But we have another type of lily that's going to bloom. These are going to be like a bright pink bloom. Yeah. And then, as you can see, my dogs keep digging. So every time I put a plant over here, they kind of like dig it up, which is very annoying. But right here is a little funny. This is my Rhaphidophora decursiva. This is the spot where I throw all of my house plants that I'm like done with. And it's still growing. It's actually putting out new leaves, and it's looking good. So I don't know, I might pull that back in the house at the end of the summer, maybe. We'll see. Alright, over here we have another rose bush with some yellow, not yellow, pink flowers. Let's keep it going. This rose bush has done really well. It's kind of gotten nice and bushy, which is what I like. You're going to hear the air conditioner because it's hot. And we're outside that window. But we got another little rose flower. We got another little cute little flower. I'm not sure what this is, but it's cute. It's a cute little blue flower. Alright, we'll take you along my fence line. And yeah. The columbine plants have already flowered and are pretty spent, but they're there. I'll show you what's left of them, of the flowers, I guess. Pretty. There's like weeds and stuff I have to pull out. This is kind of like a little dead spot. They had columbine plants, like you can see right here, those are the leaves of the columbine plant. But I don't know, I might plant something else here. Next, I have this flower. I forget what it's called, but they're really pretty. It comes up nice purple. We have the big tiger lilies. These are probably like 4 feet tall. It's kind of cool. I got these from my brother-in-law. And then I have a couple of pots of petunias in here. I have to make sure I remember to water these guys. It's been really hot. But as you can see, I have 4 other pots down here of various colors. They're all petunias. Alright, down here we have some hostas growing really well. It looks like they're getting ready to bloom soon. The little purple and white flowers. This is a weed I have to pull out. More hosta, more weeds, more hostas, more tiger lilies. I'm pretty sure they're called tiger lilies, right? More petunias. We have like this creeping Charlie plant. It's like more of a weed. It has like little purple flowers in the early spring. But I have to pull all that out because it's kind of taking over. More petunias. This is a flower that's about to open. Really cool. More hostas, more of that creepy Charlie. More petunias. I like how this hosta looks. It's cute. It's a cute one. And then we have another hosta that's got inner variegation. We got some mugwort. This is what grew crazy in the spring, and I pulled out so much of it. Yeah, we have some bees over here, but that's okay. This guy is about to bloom. I'm not sure. I think this is a yellow flower. It's not ready to bloom yet. And then we just have a bunch of vegetation over here and some more petunias. We have this little bush tree that makes these little flowers. Let's see if I can focus in on there. There we go. There's a lot of mosquitoes over here. So I'm going to be jerking around. But yeah, they make these like little itty bitty flowers all over it. I don't know the name of this bush, but it's pretty. The bees like it. Let's see. Ooh. Focus, please. Focus. There we go. Yeah, if you know the name of this bush tree, let me know. It smells pretty. It smells very florally. Alright. Then we have a tree with some ivy growing on it. We're going to have to pull that off. I have a bunch of these Rose of Sharon trees that I kind of like when a little baby tree sprout. These guys are kind of invasive around here and they spread quickly. I don't mind because I like them, but yeah, so whenever a little pup grows somewhere I see one, I plant them along my fence kind of as like a little privacy shrubbery. Alright, we're gonna head back towards the AC and the backyard. Alright, as you can see, the dogs like to dig in my garden. It's very annoying. My little flower bed things, I haven't done anything with this year. I've been a little too busy for that. But we have a yellow rose bush growing right here. We have this really pretty, like salmon almost colored light pink rose bush right here. We have more weeds. We have something that has dropped its flowers. You hear the dogs because they hear me. Have another little rose bush right there. Another one right here getting ready to bloom. This is my mint plant. I believe this is spearmint. It's big because I filled out. And I have another one over here. Really big. These guys get like a purpley flower. We have these guys, I forget the name of, coneflowers maybe, but they grew back. I have whatever this big weed is, I gotta pull that. And over here we have more. This is mugwort, I believe, and it's growing back. I pulled so much of this out of here, and it's just growing back, you know, part of what it does. This is a rose bush. It's growing really tall. We have a red rose bush right here, very pretty. Can anybody tell me what's going on with these leaves? Like, this is what happens, and then the rose bushes kind of like just don't grow that well. Is that like a fungus or something? Should I spray it or something? Let me know. Alright, and then we have right here this big old rose bush, white flowers. I think this is supposed to be like a climbing or trailing rose bush, and it's kind of climbing. It's kind of going a little crazy, but I love it. Alright, the next stuff I'll show you, we'll walk by real quick, I guess will be along the inside of my fence. We're just going to do a real quick walkthrough. It's basically just rose bushes and lilac plants along this side. And then over here are some plants I don't remember the names of. This is I think it's called an Adam's needle. There's something here that had flowers, white flowers. They're all spent. This is a bush that has purple and yellow flowers that are spent. This is like a little, it's like almost like a succulent-y bush with yellow flowers. There is a lavender plant here somewhere trying to live. And now we're getting into the lilac and rosebush territory. And there's also some flowers here that some of them are kind of dying and some of them are okay. So this is I think these are violas or pansies that grew back from last year. So that was cool. That was the only ones that grew back this year, from last year. Alright, so we're gonna go. Alright, here we go. We got yellow rose bush, spent petunia. We have a small lilac plant, some more petunias, some plants that died back. They were purple flowers and white flowers, but I don't think they're doing so hot. Back to a rose bush that's getting ready to bloom. More petunias, more struggling plants, lilac plants, a rose bush that I think I don't see any. Oh, right here they have spent blooms up here. It's like a pink More spent petunias. I think the petunias will come back though. There's a lilac bush in here somewhere. Purple petunias, struggling plants. So you can kind of see the purple. They're like purple fir balls. That's what they look like anyway. Rose bush is somewhere in here. Petunia. This is a lilac plant. It flowered this year. It had like dark purple and white flowers. Very pretty. Petunia's doing very well over here. Some struggling stuff. And then we have this like baby pink rose bush doing really well. Growing very nicely. I think the climbing rose bushes are probably my favorite. They just seem to do the best. I don't know. Let me know in the comments below how you feel about that. And then we have a bunch of bushes and stuff. There's a lot of rows of Sharons in here. And yeah, alright. We're going to go back over there and check out the plants I brought in. I'll be back. Alright, we're back here. I haven't put any plants in here yet. This is, I think, another mint plant, like peppermint maybe, from last year. This is some weed I have to pull out, do something with. I will say I do have some Tradescantia that I guess rooted into the ground from last year, and it's growing back, which is cool. We have succulents that come back each year, and I have to put something in this holder and that holder. I have my little flamingo friend. We have all these succulents. These guys are blooming. Can you see that? Can you see that? There we go. So, oh, come on. Oh, whoa. Sorry about that. Yeah, so I'll just give you a quick hand view of what's going on in here. I eventually have to go through here and kind of like just clean things up. But maybe I'll do that towards the end of the summer. Alright, now here. It's going to be kind of crazy looking. So we have Asiatic lilies that are being devoured by the Japanese beetles, those red guys. And I didn't spray this year, so they look like what they look like. So we got some red that are about to bloom. Some more. This was a red one that it snapped off, so it sucked, but it's alright. We have these that grew really well. And it doesn't seem like the Asiatic lilies really ate this one too much, so maybe they don't really like the white flowered ones. I don't know. But they're pretty. We have some other plants that haven't bloomed yet. It looks like a red or pink one's going to bloom here. We have these smaller orange and maroon colored lilies that are here. They look pretty. This is, I think it's like a firecracker or fire stick. The flowers open up and they're red and yellow. And they come from these plants. My nieces and nephews were ripping these plants up and using them as swords. So that's kind of like why it looks like that this year. But it's alright. And we have the pink Asiatic lilies growing really well. Really pretty. And some more of these guys. And then we had irises back here that are spent. Alright, we can turn now. Ooh, my toes. I'm getting bit. I might have to take a break until the sun comes out. Alright. Actually, we're going to take a break. Hold on. Alright, I'm back. We're going to go quick because the bugs are still out. These I have to like revamp. Some of them are like still okay. Some of them are dead. Some of them are okay. Some of them are half dead. These are all succulents. I'm going to be like pulling everything out and like rearranging them. This is my snake plant doing very well. In here and throughout this entire thing, I'm going to be putting more succulents. Last year I put begonias up here and they don't grow back. Obviously they're annuals. So I'm going to be putting like succulents, kind of like these guys in there, and seeing what grows back. I didn't replant any of this. This is all from last year, so these are the types of plants I'm going to be filling up this little trellis thing with. There's more of those sedums from the front yard. I really like this plant. This one's really fun to look at, and it trails. Same with this one, really pretty. Alright, let's see. Over here I have another Sansevieria that's doing really well outside. I have this plant that's like, I don't know what's going on with this guy. It got like knocked out of its pot. Try to get him back in there. Alright, but this one also, I have a bunch of succulents that have done really well. These guys I pulled, both of these trays I pulled into my garage for the year, for the summer, the winter. For the winter, and they survived for the most part. I had them under a grow light, and yeah. I really like this one. This one's really pretty. But yeah, we're going to go through these and clean everything up and rearrange everything nice. Alright, I'm going to take you through this side real quick. This is all from previous years. I haven't done anything, so there's weeds, chaos, but there are some flowers. So we have these guys. I think these are also a type of cone flower. I really don't know. And then we got just a bunch of weeds I haven't done anything with. In here we have more succulents. These are like trailing succulents with like my little gnomes and my little, what are they? Mushrooms? Yeah, my lime, lemon, and orange trees I think are dead. They didn't make it over the winter. And then over here, so these are my attempts at my herb tea garden. As you can see, squirrels or something kind of like came in and knocked everything down. Some things are still green, but it's like a constant struggle. It's hard to grow these things outdoors because of the animals, but it's also hard to grow things indoors because of me. So there's that. I'll show you really quick these guys. These are all my dracaenas. Some of them are okay. Some of them are dead, dying, okay, dead, and okay. So I have a plan for all these guys. I think I'm going to put them all, whatever's alive anyway, all together in one big pot. I have a big pot of Dracaena marciana, the like Doctor Who type looking tree plant, and whatever grows and whatever dies back, and then I can reuse these pots for probably succulents. I don't know. Alright, so the plants that always do amazing outdoors are my cactus. I'm going to give a quick shout out to these planters. These are from Nikki Gunning. She's an artist based in Pontiac, Michigan. If you are interested in any of these planters, yeah, DM me and I will let you know. I might also have her stuff linked in my description, so go check it out. Alright, we'll start over here. I don't know the names of all of these, so if you do, let me know. We're just going to pan through. Look at that. This is like winter growth in my house, and then this is like summer growth, like a couple months worth of summer growth. We got that. We got this big boy. We got this guy. Look at these paddles growing. We got this guy back here. We'll just keep on this side. We got more paddles. I could probably like repot all the paddles into one pot, maybe like a bigger pot. Got that guy. We got a bunch of mother of millions and thousand babies popping off from these guys, so eventually I have to pull those out. This is another one you can see like when I bought it, and then winter growth, and then summer growth is starting to thicken out again. We got this guy. Really cool looking. And then we got this guy, which I don't know if he's dead or not, so I kind of just folded him over and like stuck him down where the green part's like touching the soil in case he is dying. So like maybe this part would root. I don't know. He's just, that's where he looks. We're leaving him alone. Alright, up here, I can just show you. My booby cactus. Surprisingly still alive. This guy's grown a lot. This is like the lifesaver cactus. He's okay. Half of him died off. Alright, so those are all my cactus. And then there's just like a couple more spots of the yard I'm going to show you. We're going to walk by and then that'll be it. Alright, I can stop getting bit up by bugs. Over here I have another Adam's needle that's growing. I have some weeds I got to pull out. This is something new I put in this year. We'll see if it grows. This is some type of lilac tree, I thought, but it might be something else. I don't know. I thought it was lilac, but it has like little white flowers, it looks like. It's hard to focus, but they're little white flowers. There's a bumblebee. Oh, he's flying away. Alright. This is some type of white flowering bush. It's very pretty. It kind of like, you can't see down there, but it kind of, it's very dark down there. Looks like a tree the way it's been growing. I have my azalea bush over here. This one has pink flowers that have already expired for the season. Over here, this is my lilac bush. This one is like a lavender color. The blooms have spent for the season. Over here, this is my rhododendron plant. It came with the house. It's half alive, half dead. I don't know. It's growing better this year than it did last year. Like over here is all grown new and looks good. So I don't know. I think I just gotta like prune this bush up a little bit. We'll see. And then my little bird seed area, bird feeder area. It looks like this. I have like 2 little hummingbird things to try to get some hummingbirds. These guys are all similar plants. Like this one has yellow flowers. This one has red and yellow flowers. This one is growing really crazy, but I think this one also had red and yellow flowers. This looks like some type of lavender plant, but I don't know. And then this one also is similar to those, and I think it has like a purple flower. And I have another azalea bush here that has red flowers. They have spent for the season. And then this is like my Japanese maple tree. And then there's a dogwood tree back there somewhere. I don't know if you can see it, but those flowers are also spent. So yeah, this is it. This is my little bird bath situation. It's a solar panel like fountain, and I just put a bowl in here and I fill it up with water, and when the sun is out you can kind of hear it, but it's not going to work because it's cloudy. So yeah, and there's a wig. Gross. But that's about it. Alright guys, so that was like a quick run through of my yard and the flowers and plants that are currently growing. Sorry if I was shaky or like swipey, if I was going like this. It's because there are bugs out here and they're biting me. My mosquitoes, my mosquito friends need to go. But yeah, let me know in the comments below if you know any of the plants that I don't know. If you have any suggestions on perennials in the zone 7A/B that you think would go well with rose bushes or any of the plants that I have set up already and that are growing. There's like a squirrel jumping from tree to tree over there. Sorry, it's like squirrel. Anyway, yeah, that's it. Quick run around the house. Try not to get bit too much. And I guess if you want to see more flowers of things as they bloom, go to my Instagram. It's like _Kelly Hoya or something like that. It's in my description. And yeah, that'll be it. So until next time, relax, plant, peace out.